For centuries we've looked to the skies, seeking answers. But what if the truth has been here all along? Imagine waking up in the dead of night only to find yourself surrounded by unfamiliar, unearthly beings. Alien abductions have been long dismissed as mere fantasy, but what if they were real? Today we examine compelling evidence, both past and present, that has gone overlooked or forgotten. From historic encounters to recent sightings, the patterns are undeniable. How can so many witnesses from different parts of the world describe the same terrifying experiences? Is it all a coincidence or a cover-up? Throughout history, ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, Mesopotamians and South Americans have left behind cryptic clues that some believe point to encounters with extraterrestrial beings. Hieroglyphics and carvings depict mysterious figures, and artifacts resemble modern spacecraft. Are these ancient depictions mere coincidences, or do they hold secrets about our past that we have yet to unravel? In ancient Mesopotamia, the Sumerians spoke of the Anunnaki, deities that some theorists claim were ancient astronauts from a distant planet called Nibiru. These beings, said to have imparted advanced knowledge and technologies to humans, might have laid the foundation for our civilization. Intricate designs on Sumerian cylinder seals add fuel to this theory, hinting at a past where humans and extraterrestrials might have coexisted. Egyptian hieroglyphics and carvings, like those in the Temple of Seti I at Abydos, show what appear to be modern aircraft, including helicopters and submarines. Could these images indicate that ancient Egyptians had contact with advanced extraterrestrial civilizations? In South America, the Nazca lines stretch across the Peruvian desert, forming massive geoglyphs that some believe were landing strips for alien spacecraft. The precision and complexity of structures like Machu Picchu and the pyramids at Teotihuacan further suggest that ancient aliens might have provided the knowledge necessary for these engineering marvels. These ancient depictions and structures continue to captivate and baffle researchers. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, the line between myth and reality blurs, leaving us to wonder what truths lie hidden in our past. There are countless tales of alien abductions, each more chilling than the last. Imagine driving on a deserted road at night, only to be confronted by a blinding light from the sky. This was the reality for Betty and Barney Hill on September 19, 1961. Under hypnosis, both of them, in nearly identical accounts, recalled a craft landing on the road in front of their car and being approached by a group of humanoid beings who took them aboard their ship and conducted strange medical examinations. Betty also recollected a star map that bore a striking resemblance to the Pegasus constellation. Once dismissed, their story now stands as a cornerstone of abduction lore. In 1973, two fishermen in Pascagoula, Mississippi, reported being taken by humanoid creatures with mechanical features. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker's encounter on the Pascagoula River with beings described as having carrot-shaped appendages left physical evidence and deep psychological scars. On November 5, 1975, Travis Walton and his logging crew encountered a bright, hovering object in the forests of Arizona. Walton approached the craft and was struck by a beam of light, vanishing for 5 days. When he reappeared, he described terrifying examinations by humanoid beings. The 1993 film Fire in the Sky dramatizes his ordeal, capturing the fear and confusion that have made Walton's story one of the most compelling abduction cases in history. But what does the government know about these encounters? Declassified documents and reports from credible sources suggest that the interest in unidentified flying objects extends far beyond civilian curiosity. In 2023, former US intelligence officer David Grush came forward with startling allegations that the government has been concealing evidence of unidentified aerial phenomena.
Mr. Gresh, finally, do you believe that our government is in possession of UAPs?
Absolutely, based on interviewing over 40 witnesses over 4 years.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
Biologics came with some of these recoveries, yeah.
Were they human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
While Grush's revelations have intensified calls for disclosure, concrete evidence supporting his claims has yet to be publicly released. In 2024, additional experts and former officials stepped forward, continuing the call for transparency and further fueling public curiosity.
Can you tell us more about that incident? You've written a lot about that.
What the watchstanders on the bridge observed was a UAP, again, something that was aloft but had no observable exhaust or control surfaces, so it was something that couldn't be explained, and then they saw it enter the water from the atmosphere and going through the air-sea interface.
And so are there any accounts of UAPs emerging from or submerging into our water which could indicate a base or presence beneath the ocean's surface?
I don't know about a base, but as I mentioned, I had a different source entirely describe this pretty extraordinary footage that exists of orbs, of an orb coming out of the ocean and being met by another orb.
These mysteries stretch beyond the skies, challenging our understanding of Earth itself and hinting at phenomena lurking in the unseen depths of our world. The latest witnesses and whistleblowers before Congress have reignited a long-simmering debate, once again thrusting UFOs and government secrecy into the spotlight. The infamous Roswell incident of 1947, where a supposed weather balloon crash was reported as a UFO crash site, continues to stir debate. Witnesses claim to have seen debris with strange hieroglyphics and small humanoid bodies. Although officially debunked, the Roswell incident remains a focal point of UFO conspiracy theories. One location that has become synonymous with UFO phenomena is Area 51. Cloaked in mystery, this highly classified military base in Nevada has been the focus of persistent rumors, claims of recovered extraterrestrial technology, and even alien bodies. Despite decades of official denials, Area 51 endures as a powerful symbol of the government's hidden role in UFO investigations, fueling endless speculation about what truly lies behind its heavily guarded gates. Former NASA astronauts have made some compelling statements regarding sightings. Gordon Cooper asserted that NASA and the government swept these and other sightings under the rug. Brian O'Leary stated, "Some of my fellow astronauts and scientists who went up and observed things were clearly told not to report it." Recently, the Pentagon established the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or AARO, to investigate unidentified anomalous phenomena across all domains, including air, sea, space, and even transmedium objects. Videos released by the Department of Defense show unexplained objects exhibiting extraordinary flight capabilities, such as rapid acceleration, sudden stops and direction changes, defying known laws of physics. These sightings, documented by highly trained military pilots, add a layer of credibility and urgency to the study of UFOs.
Nickel 6-1 Tango from Roger.
Oh, got it! Woohoo! What the fuck was that?
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, look at it fly!
Declassified documents from various governments around the world reveal an extensive history of UFO investigations. From the United Kingdom's Ministry of Defence to Canada's Project Magnet, these programs sought to understand and explain the phenomena reported by both military and civilian witnesses. Despite the official stance often leaning towards natural explanations or misidentifications, the sheer volume and consistency of reports suggests something more enigmatic. One notable case is the Rendlesham Forest incident in 1980, where multiple US Air Force personnel stationed at RAF Woodbridge in England reported witnessing a series of strange lights and a landed craft. Their accounts, recorded in official logs, describe close encounters with a metallic triangular object that emitted a pulsing light. Physical evidence, including depressions in the ground and elevated radiation levels, supports their claims. With every new investigation and sighting, the mystery only deepens. Are we witnessing the hidden influence of extraterrestrial forces, or could these events be concealing the design of advanced human technologies? The UFO phenomenon has puzzled humanity for decades, and while science offers explanations, the mystery endures. Psychologists suggest that what we perceive as alien abductions may have roots in the mind itself. Events like sleep paralysis, lucid dreaming, or hypnagogic hallucinations blur the line between sleep and wakefulness, producing vivid, terrifying visions, often interpreted as encounters with alien beings. Astronomers, meanwhile, grapple with the sheer scale of the universe. With billions of stars and potentially habitable planets, the question remains, could we truly be alone? Dr. Frank Drake's famous equation estimates the number of intelligent civilizations in our galaxy, offering hope that life beyond Earth could exist. Yet the Fermi paradox asks why, in such a vast and ancient universe, we've yet to find clear evidence of extraterrestrial life. This paradox deepens the mystery and fuels ongoing exploration. Ufologists point to the consistency of abduction reports across cultures and time as evidence that something real is happening, even if we don't fully understand it yet. Dr. John Mack of Harvard found that many abductees exhibited trauma, suggesting their experiences were deeply significant, whether psychological or physical. Some researchers speculate that these encounters may not be as straightforward as they seem. There's a growing belief that interdimensional travel or advanced holographic technology could play a role. Could these experiences be glimpses into a reality we are still unequipped to comprehend? In 1938, Orson Welles' radio adaptation of The War of the Worlds sent shockwaves through America. The realistic broadcast, delivered as a series of news bulletins, convinced many listeners that a Martian invasion was underway, sparking national panic and highlighting the growing fascination with extraterrestrial life. Following World War II, there was a surge of 1950s science fiction films that reflected societal anxieties. Aliens became symbols of invasion, espionage, and Cold War paranoia. Films like The Day the Earth Stood Still and Invasion of the Body Snatchers captivated audiences with themes of Cold War uncertainty and communist infiltration. In 1968, Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey, broke new ground and became a timeless classic, exploring humanity's place in the cosmos with the iconic monolith, a symbol of alien intelligence. Mario Bava's Planet of the Vampires blended terror with sci-fi, showcasing Bava's mastery of atmosphere and tension, influencing countless films in the genre. The 1970s and 80s introduced a more diverse range of alien portrayals. Films like Star Wars showcased a galaxy filled with aliens of all shapes and sizes, while Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T. depicted extraterrestrials as curious and friendly. However, some films imagined darker alien encounters. The 1979 film Alien presented extraterrestrials as parasitic horrors, incubating inside human hosts before violently emerging and destroying them. While The Thing explored the idea of an alien organism spreading like a contagious disease, invisibly taking over its victims. Predator took the terror further, portraying aliens as merciless hunters stalking their prey across planets. Meanwhile, comedies like Men in Black brought humor to the genre. Iconic films like Avatar, Arrival, Annihilation, District 9 and Under the Skin redefined how we view aliens, exploring themes from interspecies diplomacy and mind-bending encounters to segregation, oppression and existential crises. Television has also shaped perceptions, with The Twilight Zone, Star Trek and The X-Files offering contrasting visions from hopeful coexistence to darker conspiracies. While these influential works broke new ground, more recent films and series continue to evolve with fresh perspectives. In literature, authors like Whitley Strieber and Bud Hopkins contributed to the discourse, with Strieber's communion blending fact and fiction in the alien abduction narrative. Documentaries like Ancient Aliens, Unacknowledged, and The Phenomenon continue to dramatize abduction stories, blending real-life accounts with expert insights to keep the mystery alive. From benevolent beings to sinister invaders, these stories have influenced our perception of extraterrestrials, fueling our deepest fears and encouraging us to consider their deeper implications. What do these mysteries reveal about our understanding of the universe and ourselves? The truth, though elusive, invites us to keep exploring, to push the boundaries of our curiosity, ensuring that the enigma of alien contact endures.